going to keep these four up here. We're going to switch roles. So now we get the pillars doing a scene together, and you two will become the pillars. Here's your microphone. Here's your microphone. So I'm going to need a new relationship between these two.
Co-workers.
Co-workers.
Family?
Family members, okay. Nemesis.
Husband
and wife.
Husband and wife.
Best friends.
Best friends.
I feel like these all could be the same.
Bunk buddies.
Bunk buddies.
Also,
Let's go with bunk buddies. Okay, so you guys.
So we're in prison.
Hey, that one just wrote itself.
We're going to get a location now. We're going to find out where these guys are at the beginning. Okay, prison's one option.
Summer camp.
Summer camp one option.
Canada.
Say again? Family reunion.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. College dorm. In the army. Let's do army. So these two guys are bunkmates, and they are in the army. And we'll go ahead and maybe make more specific. You guys are at camp. You're at base camp in the army. Okay? Go ahead and take a second to come up with a secret you'll be revealing later. We'll find out what they're doing very, very soon. And remember that these guys are here to help you. At any point in the scene, you can touch them on the shoulder and they can give you a word. Okey-doke? All right. Give it up! Let's do it!
Oh boy. How'd you feel about that drill today?
I'm still sore.
No
My
kidding.
back, my legs.
God, yeah. I gotta say, my lower back has seen some better days.
That drill sergeant, that name, what is that name? Roger. God, Roger.
Just like Roger Rabbit. Oh boy, that movie. That was a bad movie. Any idea what they've got planned for us tomorrow? I think I heard something. I think it might be baking. The worst part of camp.
Military camp baking. I wonder what they're gonna make.
Strudel.
Ooh, strudel.
Well, on the bright side, we can't possibly cook worse than the current kitchen people.
Also, everyone is looking forward to strudel day.
Yeah, who doesn't like strudel?
Strudel?
Yeah? Do we like some strudel?
My favorite strudel. It has to be pancake strudel. Syrupy inside, nice pancakey outside. Great for a morning run.
Oh, I disagree. I think my favorite kind of strudel is lavender strudel. Gotta love this, the way that it makes it all purple and weird, and it dyes the inside of your mouth purple, and then your tongue's purple for the rest of the day. You look like a giraffe. It's a good time. It's a good time.
And we can go ahead and get a secret out there.
I really didn't want to be in the Army. I wanted to be Air Force.
Well, good. I'm a government agent. You have failed the test. Get out of here.
Well, that escalated quickly.
By the way, if anybody could get me some lavender strudel so I could put my
That would be
I would be eternally grateful.
Give it up one more time for our actors! You guys are released and free to go.
Do you want to do another round of pillars, or do you want to do dating? Because you have 20 minutes. Or not, yeah, dating.
Let's do it.
What do I want?
Let's do that one.
Dating game?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Disney dating game. Guys, we tried to do an anime dating game, but there are so many different anime. And let's be real. Yes. Every time I'm like, do you know Fairy Tail? Someone's like, no, but I know Sailor Moon. But the person that knew Fairy Tail didn't know Sailor Moon. And then someone was like, all I know is Gundam, and it just got messy. So, we do the Disney dating game. Traditionally, everybody knows at least one Disney movie, and it's a little bit easier. So for this game, we will need 3 people to be the Bachelor, Bachelorette, who is not gone yet. Purple hair. Yes, he was the black and gold. And yes, in the back. Okay. And you get to be our lovely, yes, you get to pick one of these lovely bachelors, bachelorettes. Okay, so if you are, would you like to also be a character? She who gets to choose? Oh, yeah. You can be yourself, or you can have a character as well. It's up to you. You want to be a character? Okay. Would you like to be
So bored.
male? Male or female character? Ooh, you guys are just risky and awesome. I love it.
Okay.
Okay. Male or female character?
Animal.
Animal.
My kind of guy. I said my kind of guy. I'll take
I
animal
know.
too.
Oh. Hold on. I can't remember his name, which is really embarrassing because it's John's favorite color.
Best moment ever.
Yes, I got it. It's like I asked and then my yes, perfect. Okay. Just be male or female character. I'll do female character. Sweet. Okay. Did anybody hear? For you guys, it doesn't matter. But did you hear any of the ones that I told them? Glorious. Did you guys? No.
You're a master whisperer.
I was gonna say I'm reading a book where somebody can hear like 900 feet away. So I was like, oh God, is there someone like that in this room? I just can't deal with that today. Yes. So for the dating game, you will be vying for the attention of this lovely male or female character. We don't know. Not gender neutral. Everybody chose their own. So that makes it a little bit more difficult for you because any of these can be male, female, or animal, you know, equal opportunity. So, for this game, you will be asking each of them a question. You guys will answer, so we'll say Bachelor number 1, what question would you like to ask? You ask the same question to everybody, you guys respond in character to help them, to help us, and to help our lovely Bachelor, Bachelorette figure out who you are. And then after 3 questions, you get to try to guess. If you haven't figured anybody out, we'll work together, and then you decide who you would like to take on your date. Groovy. Do you want to host, John? You always like to host this game. You're a good host.
John.
Okay, cool. Give the people what they want, John. I want you.
Hey, Mike. Can I borrow yours?
Today we share microphones. Yeah.
Welcome to Let's Make Some Magic! We've got some wonderful bachelors and bachelorettes here from the magical kingdom ready to find some love. What is your name?
Oh yeah. You are. Cinderella.
Cinderella's here. To find someone to put that slipper on your foot. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh no.
We have a few eligible bachelors and bachelorettes for Cinderella to choose from. And why don't we kick things off, Cinderella? What do you want to ask them? Yeah, you can ask them all the same question.
Okay, it's for all of you. What would you take me on my first date?
Let's start with bachelor number 1.
Well, on our first date, I think we'd do a little scamming, a little trickery, you know, steal some things, maybe make people think that we are stealing things, even though we are.
Feel like I heard some double entendres in there. Bachelor number 2.
Well, we would We get to the puppy farm on Puppy Mill, and we would just find the most divine person.
Oh
Wonderful.
my.
Oh, clothing.
Kinky.
But of course.
Bachelor number 3.
I would
swear
be
to God,
mad
I
that
just
we
heard
have dinner together.
Yama up there.
She demands it. Not an option! Cinderella, do you have any other questions for them?
How do you feel about meeting my stepmother?
The in-laws. Yes.
Can I wear a disguise?
Not want to be recognized.
Does she like furs? Does she like doggy furs?
Either that's relative or
And lastly, Bachelor number 4.
Yama's gone off the deep end.
I would trap her in my dungeon.
Indeed, indeed. I have a question for our bachelors, on behalf of Cinderella, if I may. My voice is changing every second. Take a character, John!
Oh, you're Peter Pan having an identity crisis.
Yeah! Peter Pan with an identity crisis!
Beautiful callback. All right. Bachelor number 1. What do you find the most romantic thing in the world?
Money.
Ah, the green. Bachelor number 2. Same question.
It would have to be black and white spotted coats. I love it so much.
I smell a fetish.
Looks like we've got
Bachelor number 3. Same
the
question.
Disney realm suitcase Yama over here.
Well, I think we have enough information for our Cinderella to choose her bachelor. But before she makes her choice, do you have any guesses on who these individuals might be?
Actually, I think I do. Contestant number 1 is Prince John. Contestant number 2 is Carla DeVille. And contestant number 3 is the Beast.
Yep. Well, contestant number 1, not quite.
You got
This
2
is
out
a-
of 3.
This is a hard one. You were the first person to ever get 2 out of 3 that quickly. Should we ask contestant number 1?
Let's ask one more question. Bachelor number 1. Who would you say, you've talked about that you like to go thieving and stealing. Is that correct?
Yes, of course.
And you also enjoy wearing disguises. Is that correct?
Correct.
Who would you say you go do these things with on a regular basis?
Let's just say parking patrol.
Oh, someone on the in with the police force. Is that right?
That is correct.
Does that help you at all, Cinderella?
I wouldn't say she's kinky, but she's very hoppy. I'm very wild.
I know who it is.
You could say it's a Nickelodeon.
Oh! Nick Wilde, we got it. All right, and now for the most important question of the evening or the morning. Cinderella, who will you be taking on a romantic excursion?
I have to go with Nick Wilde.
Oh!
Oh!
Nick Wilde, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I was a little nervous. I thought I wasn't kinky enough for this panel, but you know what? Fur wins.
For win!
I'll say.
Lovely!
So, if you've been to any of my other improv panels before, I'm going to make a bold statement, and I know, John, you might disagree. I think that's the best Disney dating game we've
Absolutely
ever
was.
had, ever. So, one thing that happened near the end of that, first of all, the characterizations were fantastic, and you guys actually knew Disney knowledge, which was great. But one thing that happened with Nick Wilde, you know, we were trying to figure out, you got to the end, and he started making puns, and the clues started getting really, really clear. That's what you got to do in an improv panel. You start out hard, or like in an improv scene. You start out really tricky, try to fool the audience, and then when you're like, oh, they're not getting it, you start getting real desperate and giving them really easy clues where you're like, it's hoppy. Hoppy, people. Come on. And when they figure it out, they're like, how did I not catch that? I'm such an idiot. And you're like, yeah. The joke is never on you on stage. It's always on the audience. I think we have time to do one more really, really quick for the mini game. So, has anybody not gone and wants to go?
This one right there.
Who's gray shirt with black jacket sitting next to Levy and who has not gone? Yes, Dan, come on up here. And
Jericho, why don't we make him our person seeking love?
Jericho.